And this one is a competitive game where players are going to be using dice in order to place out their meerkats in order to try and control the most valuable areas to earn victory points for the end of the game. The way the game works is that each player is going to have their own personal player board where they're going to be keeping their supply of meerkats, and then the player board's also going to outline what you can do on your turn as well as any of your special actions. The main play areas can be made up of a bunch of different modular tiles that can be set up in any arrangement, creating a lot of variety from game to game. But essentially on your turn, what you're going to be doing is rolling 3 dice, and then you're going to be choosing 2 of those dice to combine together, and that's going to be determining the location that you can place your meerkats. The leftover die dictates how many meerkats you're allowed to place on that location, with each of the values corresponding to a certain amount of meerkats. Each location also has 2 numbers on it, which represent the amount of victory points if you are either the player that has the most meerkats on it or the player that has the second most meerkats on it. After you've placed your meerkats, you can then take one of the special actions from the top of your board, which can grant you with all sorts of different abilities, like moving or swapping meerkats, just to name a couple. As I mentioned, players do gain victory points from controlling the various tiles at the end of each round, but you can also earn additional victory points by completing your own private objectives, and there are also different predators and different weather patterns that can manipulate your different meerkats out on the board that all the players will have to be aware of. And the final round is triggered as soon as there's only one player that still has any meerkats left, and then it's the player with the most victory points at that time that wins the game. And if you do want to check this one out, I will have it linked in the description below, and of course you can click to get notified once it launches.